What's up, everybody? This is MC Aggie St. James, and this is daily video vlog 120. I've been filling out applications all day. Haven't gotten any responses or any replies back from any of the applications that I've filled out. Don't ask me how many, because I have no idea. I lost count after 5. I have filled out so many applications, and I haven't gotten any replies back yet, but I'm still faithful, but I'm still hopeful that something will come through for me very soon. Thinking I hear something out my window, but so anywho, I found another person who, you know how I had done an update on Agartha and the hollow earth and the land that lives within the earth and the people. I found another man by the name of Olaf Jansen. Olaf, O-L-A-F, Jansen, J-A-N-S-E-N, Jansen, who in the 1800s went on an expedition with his father to the North Pole, South Pole area, and they ended up somewhat getting lost. And I know this is going to sound crazy to a lot of you people, but this really did happen. And I'm going to just sum it up. But they got lost and they found themselves in the inner earth, in Agartha. And they spent 2 years there and left, came back, and I'm not going to give it away, because in the description box below this vlog, this daily vlogs video, because y'all are aware that I cannot leave the link because my cell phone won't let me do that, I will leave the subscriber and the name of their video for this video, the video title for this video, and it's actually an audio of what occurred. Anywho, so they came back, and well, something happened with his father, and I'm not going to tell y'all what it is. You're going to have to listen to it to find out, just like I did. But it was very tragic. But this son, Olaf, now he was like 19 when he went on this, or by the time he came back to the outer earth, he was 19 years old. He came back and tried to tell people about the inner earth and how there are people inhabiting this inner earth in our, world, and in this earth, that there are living people. There is a land, and it exists. And they thought he was crazy. Go figure, right? So they put him in an asylum, mental institution, where he lived for 20. This is all true, people. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the subscriber in the video below. The audio, well, let me just continue on because it's gonna get confusing. He lived in this asylum, this mental institution, for 28 years. When he got out, 28 years, people, processed that shit. When he got out, he lived the rest of his life. When he got out, he moved to America because he was living in another country. I think it was close to France. I'm not sure. It could have been Romania. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But when he got out, he moved to America, where he lived out the rest of his life in solitude. Do you blame him? As a fisherman, because as he was growing up as a young boy, that's all that he knew. That's what his father taught him how to do, was to fish, was to be a fisherman. His father was a fisherman. And he lived out the rest of his life in solitude as a fisherman. But before he died, one of his companions, one of his male friends, I don't know if he married or had any kids, but one of his male friends or business partners, he asked him to sit down and write out everything that he was about to tell him. And the man did. And it was put in a journal and given to the Smithsonian Institute. And to this very day, the Smithsonian has this journal. This man Olaf also drew out pictures of maps on how to get to this place, on how to get to the inner earth, which he along with the journal, attached with the journal, and gave to the Smithsonian. He died in 1908, I think is when it was. And the Smithsonian to this very day still has all of this material. Whether they want to admit to it, I'm not sure. Where it's kept at the Smithsonian, I have no idea. But it's still there to this very day in 2014. But the things that he said that he saw and experienced in this land, inside of the earth, the hollow earth, is absolutely amazing. It blew me away, and you can tell it was genuine. Now this audio, apparently the Smithsonian has the original journal, but it got turned into a book. Like I said, they still have it at the Smithsonian. I don't know where they keep it. I don't know what they did with the original. And I'm not sure if the maps are in the book, but the book is called, if I'm not mistaken, The Smokey God or something to that. But that's all I'm going to say. If you want to hear about what he saw, it will blow you away. The audio, so basically the book exists. I'm not sure if you can still get it now. I don't know if it would be at any library. You might have to go on Amazon to possibly get it. I don't have the book. I would love to have the book. But this man decided to, and I'm not sure if he's related to this man, Olaf Jansen, or kind of how that all got connected, or how he even got connected to it. But he basically is speaking. It's just like an audio of his voice speaking, reading word for word what Olaf Jansen saw inside of the inner earth, in the land that he and his father spent 2 years in. It will blow you away. And then when you're done listening to it, you're just going to sit there and think, damn. Wow. You know what I mean? So I highly suggest that you all take the time. It's about an hour long, but it's so interesting that it'll fly by before you know it. But please listen to this audio. Like I said, y'all know it takes a lot to be convincing me of anything, and I'm convinced. I mean, this you can tell is genuine, and it's sad that he had to spend 28 years of his life in a mental institution when all he was doing was saying the truth. But the good thing from it is that he got to die a free man, in a sense, you know, and he was able to tell his story. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether I want to believe it or not, it happened. It truly did happen. So this is my vlog for the day. it's been a nice day. It hasn't rained, so I wasn't happy about that. I was looking forward to it raining. But I'm hoping it'll rain tomorrow. And at least it was somewhat cloudy. And there was a nice breeze. So I got to experience the breeze. So tomorrow is the new day. And I'm hoping to get some replies back from all the applications I have filled out. I hope everybody's had a great day, and I love each and every one of y'all. And this is MC Aggie St. James, y'all. Please watch this. Well, listen to it and watch it, because you have to. In order to listen to it, you have to watch it. But please listen to it. It's absolutely amazing, and it really makes you think. Like, wow, you know what I mean? MC Aggie St. James once again, y'all, and I'm out.